Hey, you viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist. Welcome back to Say Being Hunted. It's episode 349. So, last episode we began attempt number 2 of the Turntables Challenge. Hopefully this time I am actually going to do better and not completely mess up as I did in my initial attempt. So, key lesson really for me to take is let's not try and take on huge armies of hunters single-handedly. That's probably going to end up going badly. I don't even know why I'm looking in the inventory there, considering that, well, let's say my own inventory is actually pretty jam-packed. Alright, let's get rid of these guys, and then we'll camp out here to deal with these Uruboots. That one, and you. There you go. You do the old classic manoeuvre of getting up close and then giving them both barrels at once. Oh, look at that, we've got so much food on them. That's brilliant. Okay, right, so done that. What I could really benefit from finding, though, obviously, is a matchbox. Let's just unload that, put that there. Yeah, letters, don't need them. There's a clock in there, which we can always come back and get if we want it, to try and lure some enemies closer, but right now I think we are fine. So you see there's a whole load of other big structures around here, which is pretty good. As long as it just gives me a matchbox, then I think that would be great, because then I could just light fires and lure people closer, and that would be amazing, wouldn't it? There's robots over by the farmstead. Oh, there's like a couple of pubs here in close proximity to one another. Oh, I guess this is a nice place to come party, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Now, at the end of, well, towards the end, I should say, of the last episode, that sounds like there's actually quite a few enemies over there. That's dangerous. Okay, hold on. I just want to look for a matchbox, that's all. Okay, matchbook. Single use, but it's better than nothing. No. Okay, let's just stay crouched for the moment, shall we? Need to remember, this isn't that other challenge where I wasn't allowed to stealth it in any way. Alright, let's go to the house. Now, this is kind of risky, because as soon as I light... I was going to say if I light a fire... Oh no, I was about to say if I light a fire here, but actually you don't need to. We can ambush these two as they come in, and that should be fantastic. We'll stay with the shotgun for the moment, since we've got so much ammo for it. Who's that? You coming round here, through this entrance? I certainly hope so, because then I can blast you. And do the old Danny DeVito move. Pow! Like that. Oh, no you don't. Nope. Okay, he's coming. Right, he's out. Other one's going to come round here. Oof. Wow. How did that first shot not take him down? I guess technically it must have hit a wall or something. Right, we've done the ambush there. Right, let's get out. Get the fuck out, because there's loads of them closing in on me. Unless I could do a sneaky manoeuvre here and kind of loop around once they sort of lose sight of me. Oh, wait a minute, has he lost sight of me? No, he hasn't lost sight of me, he's still coming for me. Okay, go, 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 go. Loop in a big circle. So, if we do this, maybe we can be sneaky about it. So we've done an ambush by that big house, we're good. Now we just go over to the pubs, to the farmstead, and we do the ambushes there as well. Because the thing is, since I think there's about 4 of them, isn't there? Or possibly more, actually. Okay, hold on, maybe we can... I was going to say lure them to the farmstead, because there's 3 there. There's the ones coming back from over there. There's ones by the farmstead. Okay, there's actually quite a few here. This could be dicey. This could. So maybe we just need to be a little careful. That's the only issue. Because yeah, there's ones by the pub. Okay, maybe there isn't any by the farmstead. Maybe we could do our ambush here. Oh no, there's guys there. Never mind. Right, hold on. I've got a better idea. I've got a much better idea. If we go over to the mill, hopefully if there's no one there, we light the fire, so it starts attracting people over, and then we kill, well, we ambush and kill at least a couple of them. Because there's a fire by in front of these mill buildings, so I'll have to take these guys out first. Wow, that guy sort of had a bit of delayed reaction. Boom, go on. Right, and... Oh, no you don't. Oh, missed him. Fuck. Ow. Right. Ooh, that's bad. Shit. No. Oof. Had to be quick about that, otherwise he would have killed me. Jesus. I've got to watch out. Maybe we need to just let our health recharge for a bit first. before we start taking anyone else out. At least we can do that in the meantime. Okay. Oh, we've got dynamite as well, actually. Well, that could be quite good, couldn't it? Because we could just bomb a load of them, and that'd be much, much easier. Okay. That's not too bad. Oh my god, there's loads of dynamite in here. That is awesome. If I do a bit of inventory management like so. I don't have space for that final one, but that's not too bad. I've got an extra stick at least, that's fine. It's dark. Right, maybe if I light that bad boy, just get that other stick of dynamite like this. Right, they're going to close in from over there somewhere. Where are they? Okay, there's one coming in from over there. We just rifle him, actually. This might not be too bad. One down. Okay, we've actually done the ambush over here now. Got him. There's more of them en route. Okay, time to back up, I think. Unless we do this, maybe? Take that. Hopefully it'll blow them up. Oof. We got one of them. Didn't get the other one, though. Oh god, there's a fair few of them coming in. Right. It's time to back up a little bit. Unless we just pick a few of them off around the fringes, maybe. That could sort of work. See, if you snipe that guy. The beauty of this rifle, which I always need to remember, is that it's got quite a good range on it. Oh, no you don't. Oh, this could be bad. This could be very bad. There's quite a few of them. Shit, am I getting cocky again? Okay, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Don't come into the cops, please. That's where I am. Okay, you just stay still. When they sight you like that, your visibility just goes right down. Okay, that was a good ambush though. We've killed quite a few of them. So I can just hide in here and wait for them to disappear now. And maybe pick off some stragglers around the edges. Because that's the thing, you know. If you kill a few of them off now, that means when I go back up to those other buildings up there, we should be alright. Okay? At least that's the plan, ladies and gents. Okay, the other one should be wandering away. Back to wherever they came from. So where was that one? There he is. The one who's the straggler. Here he is. And, oh, wait for it. Did I get him? I didn't get him. No, you don't. Where's another one there? Right, got him that time, though. Just wait for the other ones to disappear. There's about 3 of them. Okay. We're alright, we're alright. As long as he doesn't come too close. God, which he actually might be doing. No, wait. I'm just waiting here, ready with my shotgun. Okay, they're wandering off, that's fine. See, that's how you do it. Bit by bit, harrying them from the edges. So that way, you don't have to worry too much about them. I could throw my other stick of dynamite in there, actually. Actually, dynamite is kind of wasted on singular hunters, really, isn't it? You want to really, ideally, try and get them all bunched up and then just blow them to pieces. But we did take quite a few of them out, which is fantastic. That's what we want to see, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen. See, this is how you do it. So you go in and scavenge all the good stuff afterward, after they've been... Right, did I... Yeah, I must have cleared that guy's body out. Okay. So, in last episode, actually, before I start moving on, I was actually talking a little bit about... well, I mentioned, basically, what was it? The ideas and things for how Big Robot, if they ever came back to this game, would flesh it out. And that's a topic which I have talked about before in So You're Being Hunted. I think on my own, in my General Red Reflex So You're Being Hunted video, which is from way back, of course. That was the 100th episode I did in this series. But, you know, I've also talked about it with Phil in times when he's been here, joining me, just in terms of what sort of stuff you could add to a game like this. Because that's the thing, you know, So You're Being Hunted, once you've played it a few times, the gameplay does get... You do kind of fall into the patterns. You do sort of learn, generally, how the game runs and whatever else have you. Which is not too bad, you know. But, so certainly for someone like me now, you know, I've been playing this game for so long. We're coming up to episode 350. And it's just one of those things where, you know, even though sometimes I still die on occasion, I feel like I have seen pretty much everything that this game has to offer. And so now it is very much dependent on me using my imagination to work out how to sort of get my money's worth out of the game now. And at the end of the day, you know, I can do that. that is possible. You know, it's not too much of a challenge for me, but it would be good to see some fresh content. You know, see if we can just lure some folks over to this area, because this is a good ambush point, I do think, because we've got so much shoot gun ammo. Oh, he's wandering off again. What the hell? Come on, come round. He seems to be having trouble. Oh, what are they up to? Oh, no you don't. Careful. But yeah, I was saying, you know, that's the thing about this So You're Being Hunted series. If you compare my view count of my more recent videos to my view count of older So You're Being Hunted content, obviously, you know, the older stuff, the view count is way, way higher. But I guess that's to be expected, though, isn't it? Take that over there, please. Go, you guys fucking come out so I can bloody ambush you, please. Oh, right, one of them's coming near. Oh, wait for him. There we go, one's down. Right, well, we've done the ambush here by this pub. Where's the other guy? He's there. Is he coming round this angle? Can you see his top hat bobbing around? No, you've lost me, have you?
Around here somewhere.
Hello. No. Peekaboo there. Oh, hello. Boom. Owned. There we go. Right. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, having played so many So You're Being Hunted episodes, if you compare sort of view counts of my more recent content to my older content, obviously, you know, So You're Being Hunted now doesn't get as many views, well, not anywhere near as many as it used to get me back in the day, which is to be expected, but it is sad, kind of. And there are times I wonder where, you know, eventually, will So You're Being Hunted ever reach a point where I've just kind of run out of ideas for challenges and whatever else have you? And I know that eventually there will probably come a time when that happens. Obviously that's not yet, and for now, So You're Being Hunted as a series persists here on my channel. It keeps going, and I think, you know, people just like it because it's a blast from the past for a lot of people and all that. Okay, I'm just looking at this map since I've got this. So we've done, I think, those buildings over there that I'm circling with my mouse cursor. So I'm just going to put a marker down by them because we've done our ambush by those. We've done our ambush by the mill. So I'll just put a marker over that one. At the moment we're just doing stuff over here. That's the cottage as well down there, I think, where we still need to do an ambush. Right, we've got robots who are coming in. So we've done an ambush by the port, we need to do an ambush by the farmstead, we need to do an ambush here. I'm not counting all of these three buildings as one big ambush point, ladies and gents. Nope, we have to do it individually with each one. So, I'm going to use my final rifle shot to do this. Take one of them out from here. That's one down. Okay, so we can say we've done the ambush there. Now it's a matter of getting over to this pub and ambushing the other ones from this angle. And that way, we've done it. Oh. Haven't seen anything, bud. Well, he has, but right, he's out. There we go. Reload. Careful. Wait for him to come round. One down. Or two down, rather. Come on round, bud. Got him. There we go. That's how you do an ambush, ladies and gentlemen. Use the terrain to your advantage. I am actually a pro when I really put my mind to it, aren't I? I actually concentrate and don't fuck up, like I always do. Okay, unload. There's no reason to take bandages. We've got so many of them. Okay, right. Map. We're going to put marker 3 there, because we have officially cleared that area out. Now, which direction was it back to that cottage? Okay, I'm facing in sort of the right direction. Let's go. So if we get back over to the cottage, then we can do our ambush over there. Because we've done plenty of ambushes in this area, so that's all those large structures done and dusted. And now that we've got the map as well, that's good. Because in essence it means I can sort of mark out areas where I've been, so I don't have to go back to them. And potentially accidentally end up visiting areas that I've already visited, and whatever else have you. What was I talking about as well last episode? I was also talking about how, you know, there's so many junk items in this game that don't actually have uses, which is a real shame, because you could really flesh things out in So You're Being Hunted. And, you know, like I say, there used to be a modding community doing just that sort of thing back in the day, but of course a lot of their mods are not up to date. They were for older versions of So You're Being Hunted, so they're not really being used anymore. And it's just, like I say, it's really sad, because it was such a good game and all that. Have I technically done an ambush at this pub, actually, now that I think about it? It was Farmstead, rather. I think I did, didn't I? It's just the cottage over there that I really need to do. We can do that if I light the fire by it. Lure some people over, hopefully. And I'll ambush someone. Oh, there's people who've already appeared back there. Well, actually, what I probably could do is kill them. Maybe? Is there someone else nearby? Maybe someone by that device piece, actually. Which might be worth dealing with. Okay, that guy has seen me, apparently. Okay. We'll get close to him, like this. Got him. Oh, no, you don't. Got him. There we are. Okay, so now we just need to do the ambush here, which we can do. Okay, there wasn't anyone by that. Right, well, let us... where's the fire? It's around here. We light this up with our matchbox. Okay, that should start to lure someone over. Let's just keep our eyes peeled from here on out. But yeah, you know, I've talked about in previous episodes about how all my ideas for things you could add to this game just to flesh it out. Because obviously, like, you know, various items in this game which don't have uses, you could actually give them uses, things you could actually do with them. Like, I mentioned the crockery, obviously, previously, and things like cracked teapots and stuff like that, which you could use, even if it's not necessarily an original use, it could just be used in the same way as, say, the empty bottles, so that then it's actually got a purpose to it. Okay, here we go. Ambush time is in progress. You don't. And you. Gotcha. There we go. Done it by the cottage. That is fantastic. Now I think that means we've done all our ambushes on this island that we can do. So it's just a matter of going to another one. But yeah, you know, like you had the crockery, for example. You could use that, even if it's just in the same way as using empty bottles as a distraction item. But, you know, if you look in here, you got bones, you got boots, things like that. And that's why I think, I know some people before in the past have said that they feel like this wouldn't really fit into So You're Being Hunted, but I honestly feel like this could fit into the game if you implemented it in the correct way. I always feel like So You're Being Hunted would benefit from a system by which you can utilise all these random pieces of junk to maybe combine them and use them in certain ways. So in essence, what I'm saying is a kind of crafting system. And when I say a crafting system, I'm not talking about anything particularly over the top. I'm not talking about like base building and stuff like that. No, because that wouldn't fit into this game at all. It wouldn't kind of fit with the feel of it. But a limited form of crafting system, so you know, could work. So think about, like, for example, the crafting system in Alien Isolation. You guys all remember that one? So the idea with that crafting system is you just pick up random bits and bobs in the environment, like bits of scrap metal, you know, batteries, stuff like that. And in your radial menu, you can create like small handheld items that you can use for certain uses. So like in Alien Isolation, you could craft medkits, you could craft things like noisemakers, pipe bombs, Molotov cocktails, stuff like that. And I just think, you know, I feel like that's the kind of crafting system that kind of would fit into So You're Being Hunted. I mean, admittedly, your character is supposed to be this kind of upper class gentry sort of character who, questionably, it's kind of questionable, would that character really know how to craft stuff? But in that case, you know, I think there is maybe a way you could implement a system by which your character learns how to craft stuff. So the idea I had was maybe, for example, you could find like a book in the environment that spawns in a building that's like a survival guide, and you can find pages for it, and each page that you can find has something like a schematic for a makeshift object that you could build, which you could then put to use. So, for example, like you could use empty bottles, combine them with the rags, and combine them with rags, combine it with maybe like a matchbox, and there you have it, a fucking crude Molotov cocktail. And you can use that as like a makeshift grenade. Maybe it's not as powerful as the dynamite, but it still does damage. And it has also a fire effect where it sets an area temporarily on fire and makes it impassable to the robots or whatever. So there could be that, for instance. Or you could sort of maybe combine it with an alarm clock, and you could create something like a timed explosive, like an alarm clock and a piece of dynamite, or several sticks of dynamite, and you create a timed explosive device that's really fucking powerful, and you can leave it as like a trap for robots to set off by accident. I think looking for little things like this. Or perhaps there's another idea. What if you got some of like the old boots, maybe some of the bones, and things like that, and you combine them together to make kind of like a scarecrow decoy of your own that attracts robots' attention, something like that. Like I say, it doesn't need to be a hugely complicated, crazy, over-the-top type of crafting system. It could just be something relatively simpler and straightforward, but something that just adds another kind of element to the game. To give junk items an actual use and things like that. So yeah, I mean, for example, you could try theoretically maybe crafting not like a campfire, but maybe like a small bonfire using just assorted junk. You can then set it on fire and use it to cook meat and whatever else have you. And that's, reminds me of some of like the other food-related items that you can't actually eat, like the exotic spices, things like that. Could you not maybe? Oh Jesus! I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally pressed my trigger without meaning to. That was a waste of a shell. But like food items which technically you can't eat in the game, but which are there. You could have like campfires that you can cook things on and make more kind of elaborate meals that replenish much more vitality when you eat them. Stuff like that. Just basic stuff, but which I think would make things interesting. Like for example, if you had a fire and you toasted the mouldy bread, you could actually kind of make the bread semi-edible, as it were, or lessen its effects because you've cooked it, so you've killed off all the bacteria and whatever else have you. So although it might still inflict some kind of poisoning effect, maybe it would inflict less of a poisoning effect than it would if you just eat it as it were. So yeah, like I say, it's just looking for little things like that. So ideas for things which I wish maybe the devs of Sir would come back and perhaps consider implementing, but I mean, to be honest, I doubt they will ever come back to Sir. Though maybe it would be good to see them do a Sir You're Being Hunted 2, as it were, maybe, I don't know, where they could take these sort of ideas and create what is essentially a remake of this game, but with much more stuff to it, because I think that would be interesting. The thing is, I think, it wouldn't necessarily have to be a procedurally generated world either, like in this one, because there are survival games out there which have shown that you don't always need a procedurally generated randomized world to have a good survival game. So like Subnautica, for example, or The Forest, those the maps in those games, they're not procedurally generated. The maps themselves are handcrafted. So all the caves and stuff, they don't change. The cannibal villages, or in Subnautica like sites of biomes, they don't change. Certain things within those biomes may change, like for example certain loot drops or whatever, but generally it's handcrafted. And I think, Sir You're Being Hunted, if they ever decided to do a remake of this game, or a Sir You're Being Hunted 2, rather than doing a procedurally generated map like this, like they have done in this game, maybe they could just do like a handcrafted one with much larger, bigger biomes with more to actually find in them. Because I think that would work well, potentially. You can have a giant fucking game world like that found in games like Subnautica or whatever. But that's just some thoughts there. I'm going to wrap this episode up here. So, we have done well so far for the Turntables Challenge attempt number 2. We've done the Centre Island, so we've got further than we did in our first attempt. I hope you'll join me then for the next part when I get around to doing that. In the meantime, of course, if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Facebook and Twitter links down below as usual, along with a link to my propagandist channel, blah blah blah, you all know the drill by now. And I'll see you in episode 350, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, no. Oh, shit. What? What? Oh god. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Advice. What do I do? Get behind this pillar? What do I take out? Ah! I get... Oh, shit. I get it. I have to get these pillars taken out. Move! Oh, move. Shit! No! Oh, fuck. Maybe I just need to go in a circle. Alright.